Hey, so today we're gonna be going over the beef and vegetable stew recipe. So this is the actual recipe that I will be following throughout this video. The recipe says to cook the beef tips first. While the oil was heating up, I decided to go ahead and cut up the onions. This is just my onions after I chopped them. I decided to do dice just because I just wanted a more dice flavored taste. By the time I finished cutting up the onions, the oil was ready, so this is just me putting the meat into the pan. I got this pound from Kroger's and it was already cut into cubes. So while the meat was cooking, I went ahead and started cutting up my carrots. By the time I finished cutting up the carrots, I had to go back to the pan to flip the meat. The first 10 minutes is just to get the outside brown, and it will cook all the way throughout the stew. After the meat was brown, I took it out and put in the onions and mixed it with the tomato paste. So I let the onions cook in the tomato paste for about 5 minutes, and then after that I added back in the beef tips. So the onions, tomato paste, beef tips, and beef broth was gonna sit for about an hour. So while that was going on, I went ahead and started cutting up the rest of my vegetables. So that only took about 20 minutes, and this is the end product of all my cut vegetables. I didn't have to cut up any mushrooms just because I bought them pre-cut. After the hour, I went ahead and added in the carrots, potatoes, and the mushrooms. I let those sit for 45 minutes. And this is just all the vegetables added in and the seasonings. After the 45 minutes, I went ahead and added in the mushrooms and the peas. So this is the finished product of my stew. I'm just gonna let it cool down and then put it in the refrigerator.